Morning, everyone.
Morning.
We now call this meeting to order for the pre-bid conference for goods and services for the ID number 24GO. But before we proceed, I request the Secretariat to do a roll call of those who are in attendance today to determine if there is a quorum among the members.
Good morning. We would like to acknowledge the presence of the following members: Engineer Maria Cristina Itacardo, Bank Chairperson; Ms. Grace B. Chua, Bank Vice Chairperson; Engineer Loreto C. Balina Jr., Bank Member; Engineer Jaime P. Bakiran, Bank Member; Engineer Darius M. Mercado, Bank Provisional Member. With 4 regular member and 1 provisional member, we also recognize the presence from TEWG, Donita Rose Tibang, Sinji Newden, and from Back Secretariat, yours truly, Elmer G. Silang. That's all.
Engineer Elmer. So, for our agenda, I'll be discussing the brief basic contractual data. And afterwards, Engineer Darius Mercado will be discussing the requirements of bidding documents, the documents to be submitted by the contractor, and also the timelines. Afterwards, we will be having the questions and comments from the bidders. Let me read to you the brief basic contractual. So, ID number 24GOI 0001, purchase of fuel, oils, and lubricants for the use of DPWH LPMDEO of CY 2024. Duration will be until the contract amount is zero. And ABC is 4,103,340,000 pesos. 340 pesos. So, Engineer Darius.
Thank you, ma'am. For the requirements of bidding documents, legal, PhilChep's registration certificate, platinum membership based on GPBB Resolution Number 15, Series of 2021. Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives or its equivalent document. Mayor's or business permit. Tax clearance per Executive Order Number 398 Series of 2005. For technical, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or SLCC, original copy of bid security, if in the form of surety bond, submit also certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid security declaration. Conformity with the technical specification, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after-sales parts if applicable. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial, the supplier's audited financial statements showing, among others, the supplier's total and current asset and liabilities stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions. The prospective bidder computation of net financial contract capacity or NFCC or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation. For financial documents, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule, recurring and maintenance costs if applicable. For documents to be submitted by the bidder, bidding requirements. The bidding for the project shall be governed by all the provisions of RA number 9184 and its 2016 revised IRR, including its generic procurement manuals and associated policies, rules, and regulations as the primary source thereof, while the herein clauses shall serve as the secondary source thereof. Any amendments made to the IRR and other GPPBB issuances shall be applicable only to the ongoing posting, advertisement, or IB by the BAC through the issuance of a supplemental or bid bulletin. The bidder, by the act of submitting its bid, shall be deemed to have verified and accepted the general requirements of this project, including other factors that may affect the cost, duration, and execution or implementation of the contract, project, or work, and examine all instructions, forms, terms, and project requirements in the bidding documents. Who are the eligible bidders? Only bids of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. Pursuant to Section 23.4.1.3 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184, the bidder shall have an SLCC that is at least one contract similar to the project, the value of which, adjusted to current prices using the PSA CPI, must be at least equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. The bidder shall comply with the eligibility criteria under Section 23.4.1 of the 2016 IRR of RA number 9184. For clarification and amendment of bidding document, prospective bidders may request for clarification on and/or interpretation of any part of the bidding documents. Such request must be in writing and received by the procuring entity either at its given address or through electronic mail indicated in the IB at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for the submission and receipt of bids. For documents comprising the bid, eligibility, and technical components, the first envelope shall contain the eligibility and technical documents of the bid as specified in Section 8, checklist of the technical and financial documents. The bidder's SLCC, as indicated in the ITB Clause 5.3, should have been completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. For documents comprising the bid, financial component, the second bid envelope shall contain the financial documents for the bid as specified in Section 8, checklist of technical and financial documents. If the bidder claims reference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity, a certification issued by the DTI shall be provided by the bidder in accordance with Section 43.1.3 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184. Any bid exceeding the ABC indicated in paragraph 1 of the IB shall not be accepted. For bid security, the bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security in the amount indicated in the BDS, which shall be not less than the percentage of the ABC in accordance with the schedule in the BDS. The bid and bid security shall be valid until 120 calendar days after opening of bids. Any bid not accompanied by an acceptable bid security shall be rejected by the procuring entity as non-responsive. For sealing and marking of bids, each bidder shall submit one copy of the first and second components of its bid. The procuring entity may request additional hard copies and/or electronic copies of the bid. However, failure of the bidders to comply with the said request shall not be ground for disqualification. For opening and preliminary examination of bids, the BAC shall open the bids in public at the time, on the date, and at the place specified in paragraph 9 of the IB. The bidders' representatives who are present shall sign a register evidencing their attendance. In case video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technologies will be used, attendance of participants shall likewise be recorded by the BAC Secretariat. In case the bid cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the rescheduling requirements under Section 29 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184 shall prevail. The preliminary examination of bids shall be governed by Section 30 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184. for detailed evaluation and comparison of bids. The procuring entities back shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids rated pass using non-discretionary pass-fail criteria. The back shall consider the conditions in the evaluation of bids under Section 32.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184. The project shall be awarded having several items as one contract for post-qualification within a non-extendable period of 5 calendar days from receipt by the bidder of the notice from the back that is submitted the lowest calculated bid. The bidder shall submit its latest income and business tax returns filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment system and other appropriate licenses and permits required by the law and submitted in the BDS. For signing of the contract, the documents required in Section 37.2 of the 2016 revised RR of RA number 9184 shall form part of the contract. Additional contract documents are indicated in the BDS. For timelines, for the last day of clarification, a query is at February 26, 2024, 10 days before the deadline of receipt of bid. And for the deadline of receipt of bids at 12 o'clock noon of March 7, 2024. For the opening of bids is at 1 o'clock p.m. of March 7, 2024. That's all, ma'am.
Thank you, Engineer Mercado. So we now open the session to questions and clarifications from the prospective bidders. Any questions online? Okay. So may I remind everyone that the opening of bids for this project is on March 7, 2024. At LPMDEO conference room, to be aired via YouTube channel through DPWH LasPinas-MuntinlupaDEO Procurement Livestream. So this pre-bid conference is adjourned. Thank you all for coming.